Exclusive contract with Feilu novel network novel. People in the Republic of China becoming county magistrates. MIA great power. Through a journey, Su Cheng became the county magistrate of Jiading County in Shanghai in 1927. By awakening the simulated urban system and developing and constructing the territory, one could receive crazy rewards. Warlord chaos, turbulent times, and a golden opportunity everywhere. So, Su Cheng crazily developed infrastructure, created factories, and formed the Su family army. Multiple industries such as education, light industry, heavy industry, and finance have fully blossomed. Su Cheng has created a currency settlement system, controlled oil trade and world finance, and reaped benefits from the world. The strong military arsenal has become the world's largest arsenal, producing AK-47s, nuclear bombs, aircraft carriers, fifth-generation fighter jets, aerospace carriers. Eagle Sauce and furry bears are trembling. The Su family surpassed the four major families of the Republic of China and became a century-old family spanning across centuries. 10 years later, a huge family stood tall in the east, becoming the world's oligarchic and wealthy, and the rabbit also became a great power. Su Cheng stood by the Suzhou River with his hands in his pockets and said, "Back then, I just wanted to be a good county magistrate. But now when I look back, it turns out that the foreign powers are me. This concession was recaptured by me. I dare not even let go of it." Feilu Novel Network reminds you that this novel and its characters are purely fictional. If there are any similarities, they are purely coincidental and should not be imitated. Chapter 1. The County Magistrate of Jiading County who has been elevated, first change. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. The Shanghai market belongs to the state of Wu during the spring and autumn period. The Warring States period belonged to the states of Yu and Chu. During the spring and autumn period and the Warring States period, Shanghai was the fiefdom of Huang Xia, the Chunchen ruler of Chu, hence it was also known as Shen. During the Jin dynasty, due to fishermen creating fishing tools called hu, the area where the river flows into the sea was called du. Therefore, the lower reaches of the Songjiang River were called hu. Later, hu was changed to hu, hence the Shanghai Stock Exchange was abbreviated as hu. On July 7, 1927, in the 16th year of the Republic of China, the Shanghai Special Stock Exchange was established, directly under the central government, and the Shanghai Stock Exchange began to have a first-level municipality directly under the central government. After the establishment of the nationalist government, according to the plan for the Greater Shanghai Stock Exchange, a special Shanghai Stock Exchange was established, including 10 counties: Jiading, Baoshan, Songjiang, Chuansha, Qingpu, Nanhui, Fengxian, Jinshan, and Chongming. After the Opium War, Shanghai was forced to open a port, so concessions began to slowly rise. At the beginning, the concessions were leased by the Qin government to foreigners for residence and business. Chinese people were not allowed to move in the concessions casually, but could enter them for business, which was called Huayang Branch, but now there can be Chinese residents in the concession. But now outside the Shanghai market is the French concession, and further north is the public concession, from the Suzhou River to the east of Zizeng Road to Hongkou, Yangshipu. Ultimately, the current pattern of one city, three governance, and four boundaries has been formed. A city has three management agencies: Huajie, public concession, and French concession. Huajie is further divided into Nanshi and Zhebei. Jiading County is a small county under the Shanghai Stock Exchange, adjacent to Taicang in Jiangsu Province. The terrain is flat, with a dense water network, slightly higher in the northeast and slightly lower in the southwest. City and district-level rivers such as Wenzibang, Lianqi River, and Lutang River lie horizontally from east to west, flowing eastward through Baoshan District and directly leading to the Yangtze River and Huangpu River. This is a relatively remote county town in the Shanghai stock market. County government. A man lay in bed, with a woman next to him carefully taking care of him. A man with three-dimensional facial features, a rugged and clear facial contour, is a sturdy and handsome young man. Not for a while. The man coughed twice, his whole body trembled twice, and then suddenly sat up. "County Chief, are you awake? Are you finally ready?" The woman looked excited. The man was dazed twice, then looked around and finally his gaze fell on the woman, saying, "County Magistrate." The woman nodded repeatedly and said, "County Chief, are you okay?" The man's name is Su Cheng, and he is a traveler who was struck by a lightning bolt and crossed into this parallel world. The woman's name is Huang Xian, and her facial features are very delicate. Especially her eyes are very lively, and her nose bridge is high and straight. She gives a very agile feeling and is very durable and beautiful. Su Cheng had a rough understanding of the situation through Huang Xian. It is now 1927, and Su Cheng is the newly appointed county magistrate of Jiading County under the Shanghai Stock Exchange. Not long after taking office, Su Cheng encountered a local gang called Tianding gang who forcibly robbed Huang Xian, a commoner girl. He angrily rescued Huang Xian. "I didn't expect to be hit in the head by members of the Tianding gang during the melee and become unconscious." Huang Xian was grateful for Su Cheng's life-saving kindness, so she took care of Su Cheng in the county government. After 3 days of unconsciousness, Su Cheng finally woke up. Su Cheng was transferred from a different location to become the county magistrate of Jiading County. Although he is nominally the county magistrate, to put it nicely, there is actually no real power, and real power is controlled by other people in the county government. He is a completely fictional county mayor. In 1927, the warlords of the Republic of China engaged in chaos and unrest, with the people struggling in gangs rampant. The same goes for Jiading County. The entire Jiading County is basically controlled by the Tianding gang and some officials, and Su Cheng, the newly appointed county mayor, is not even taken seriously. Otherwise, Jiading County wouldn't have forcibly robbed civilian women on the street and knocked out Su Cheng, the newly appointed county mayor. It's really extremely arrogant. After Su Cheng had a rough understanding of the situation, he couldn't help but sigh and murmur, "Born in a chaotic world, the travelers didn't do much." At this moment, a mechanical voice rang out in Su Cheng's mind. "Ding dong, the simulated city system is being activated. P.S. The new book of Old War has set sail. If you have read the books of Old War and think they are good, please support the new book. The new book will definitely not disappoint you. It will have a fast-paced, Republic of China themed, and dominate the chaotic times. Kneeling down for a flower, a review ticket, a monthly pass, and a 100 VIP reward, some even more explosive, thank you." Chapter 2. Simulated City. Rich Beginner Gift Package. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Ding dong, simulating city system activation. System activation successful. System binding host successful. Get a beginner gift package, please check it. Simulate urban systems. Previously, Su Cheng played a game called Simulation City. I Am the Mayor, which is a business simulation game that constantly develops cities to create GDP and rewards. I didn't expect to activate the simulated city system now. The simulation city system is to continuously reward the host city, Su Cheng, so that Su Cheng can develop into a real city, and as the real city develops better, the more rewards the system receives, so the cycle repeats itself. Of course, Su Cheng can also receive many personal rewards from it. This is very suitable for Su Cheng, who is now the county magistrate. Su Cheng. Receive the beginner gift pack. Simulated city system. Ding dong, congratulations to the host for obtaining the beginner gift package, which includes close combat skills, super physical fitness pills, marksmanship, talent screening skills, a fully armed security team, 300 large yellow croakers, and 10,000 points. This beginner's gift package is really rich. Close combat. After obtaining close combat skills, the host can proficiently master the techniques, experiences, moves, and abilities of close combat, and can engage in close combat, reaching a super strong level. Super Power Pill. This is a disposable pill. After taking the Super Power Pill, the host's physical fitness, reaction ability, speed, strength, explosive power, and so on are all different from the average person, 3 to 5 times stronger than the average person. Divine Spear Technique. After obtaining Divine Spear Technique, the host can use various firearms in large quantities and master various shooting techniques, accuracy, experience, etc., greatly improving the host's marksmanship and shooting accuracy, reaching the level of a super shooter, with higher shooting accuracy and higher hit rate. Talent Identification Skill. After obtaining this skill, the host can discover hidden talents and appoint them based on their abilities. These are all ways to enhance personal abilities. In this chaotic world, personal abilities are also very important. Otherwise, even Sioux City may not be able to live until tomorrow. With these abilities, Sioux City can at least protect itself. However, what delighted Su Cheng the most was the acquisition of a fully armed security team. Fully armed security team. The total number of personnel in the security team is 100, consisting of well-trained and experienced elite soldiers equipped with advanced weapons and equipment, including the M1 Garand rifle, Czech light machine gun, and Browning M1910 pistol. M1 Garland rifle. This is a bit exaggerated. Weapon crushing. The M1 Garand rifle is a type of semi-automatic rifle developed in the 1920s, commonly known as the Big 8. In 1936, the U.S. military began equipping the M1 Garand. It's only 1927 now, and it appeared a full 10 years earlier. Cowardly. The M1 Garand rifle is a semi-automatic rifle with a caliber of 7.62 mm, which is quite powerful. The initial velocity of the bullet reaches 865 meters/second, and the effective range is 730 meters. The ammunition is fed through an 8-round magazine, and it is also a gas-operated, rotary locking gun mechanism. As an excellent semi-automatic rifle in World War II, the M1 rifle has high reliability, high shooting accuracy, easy disassembly and cleaning, and is a reliable, durable, and effective rifle, widely recognized as the best rifle in World War II. It's completely crushing all the weapons and equipment in the world today. The Czech light machine gun is the ZB.26 light machine gun, which was developed by the Brno state-owned arsenal in Czechoslovakia in the 1920s. It has a caliber of 7.92 mm, is quite powerful, is designed to be sturdy and durable, and has very reliable performance. It is not easily damaged in fierce wars and harsh natural environments, is easy to use and maintain, and fires accurately. This is definitely a very impressive light machine gun. Another weapon is the Browning M1910 pistol. The Browning M1910 pistol, also known as the FN M1910 pistol, was designed in 1910 and officially finalized in 1922. At that time, the gun was also commonly known as the flower mouth spear, firing 7.65 by 17 mm Browning pistol bullets with great power. Although the number of people in this security team is not large, only 100, it is completely sufficient for use in Jiading County. This is Su Cheng's courage. P.S. The new book of Old War has set sail. If you have read the books of Old War and think they are good, please support the new book. The new book will definitely not disappoint you. It will have a fast-paced, Republic of China themed, and dominate the chaotic times. Kneeling down for a flower, a review ticket, a monthly pass, and a 100 VIP reward, some even more explosive, thank you. Chapter 3. 3 Flames of Fire for Newly Appointed Officials. First burn the Tianding gang. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Jiading County is a county seat located at the border of Shanghai and Jiangsu Province. It is not yet developed and can be considered a remote county town. The main armed force of the entire county is the police of the patrol station. The Jiading County Patrol Bureau has many sub-bureaus, patrol stations, and so on. There are over 200 patrols and over 100 guns in total. However, these patrols and guns are all in the hands of Ma Donglai, the director of the Patrol Bureau, and Su Cheng, the county chief, cannot be transferred. In addition, the largest gang in Jiading County, the Tianding gang, has only over 300 members in total. Such a large number of people dare to dominate and become the largest gang in Jiading County. Now Sucheng has a 100-strong and well-equipped elite armed team with rich experience, which can completely control the entire Jiading County. Don't panic if you have a gun in your hand. With this 100-person fully armed security team in Sucheng, he will no longer be a bare rod commander and can also carry out large-scale construction in Jiading County. 300 yellow croaker gold. The host obtains 300 yellow croaker gold. Antiques from turbulent times and golden prosperity. The weight of a large yellow croaker's gold is 312.5 grams. That's just over a pound of gold. Now Sioux City has 300 large yellow croaker gold, which is definitely not a small amount. After all, it's only 1927 now, and both gold and the ocean are very valuable. This is a considerable wealth. 10,000 points. System points are rewarded by the system, and hosts can exchange points for resources, equipment, skills, money, and more. After receiving the beginner's gift package from the system, Su Cheng immediately felt much more confident. Not only has my own strength improved significantly, but the most important thing is having a fully armed security team. This is the greatest support and confidence of Suzhou City. Huang Xian looked at Su Cheng, who was somewhat stunned, and cautiously asked, "County Mayor, are you okay?" Su Cheng regained his composure and smiled slightly, saying, "I'm fine. Xiaoxin, don't worry. Since I'm here to be the county magistrate of Jiading County, I will definitely completely change the whole of Jiading County. The Tianding gang and others will not be arrogant for long." Huang Xian looked at Su Cheng, who was full of ambition, hesitated to speak, and a bitter smile appeared on her face. When many county magistrates took office, they were also ambitious about changing Jiading County, but soon they would join forces with Tianding gang and others. Even if some county chiefs are unwilling to collude with others, they are ultimately forced to step down or be driven away. The power of official bandit gangs in Jiading County has long been deeply rooted in the illusion, and it is not so easy to solve. Not to mention Huang Xian doesn't believe it anymore. The entire population of Jiading County doesn't believe that Su Cheng can change Jiading County. Su Cheng also noticed Huang Xian's bitter smile and helplessness, but did not explain much. Only by getting things done Huang Xian will be convinced. Only the people of Jiading County will be convinced. Things should not be delayed. Su Cheng got out of bed and arrived at the county hall, where he happened to meet his master Lu Fengming. Master is a type of staff member in feudal society, who is employed as a literary scholar to assist military and political officials in handling various affairs in the Qing dynasty. Local officials in charge, from the governor and governor to the prefectures and supervisor of the county, generally hired a number of teachers to help them deal with government affairs. After the arrival of the Republic of China, many government offices did not have a master, but many county magistrates or higher-level officials would seek a master as their staff. Su Cheng crossed into this parallel world and replaced the original Su Cheng, naturally inheriting his memory. The master Lu Fengming in front of me was brought by the original Su Cheng. Su Cheng used talent screening skills to scan Lu Fengming and immediately obtain some data. Target character: Lu Fengming. Age: 30 years old. Ability: analytical ability, expressive ability, and writing ability. Suitable position: master loyalty. High loyalty. Comprehensive score: 81 points, total score of 100. It seems that Lu Fengming is quite suitable to be a master. The most important thing is that loyalty is still good. This kind of person can be used. Su Cheng looked at Lu Fengming and said, Master Lu, please help me make an appointment with Zhou Wanhao, the leader of the Tianding gang, to have dinner at the Tianming Hotel tomorrow night. P.S. The new book of Old War has set sail. If you have read the books of Old War and think they are good, please support the new book. The new book will definitely not disappoint you. It will have a fast-paced, Republic of China themed, and dominate the chaotic times. Kneeling down for a flower, a review ticket, a monthly pass, and a 100 VIP reward, some even more explosive, thank you. Chapter 4. Now, who has the final say in Jiading County? No. You are listening at novelfull.audio. This translator is experiencing an error, please try another translator. Chapter 5. Sweeping the black and eliminating evil, overpowering the side leakage, 5th watch. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Who has the final say in Jiading County? This question has misled Zhou Wanhao a bit. Zhou Wanhao was stunned, and then a smile appeared on his face and said, ha ha ha, County Chief Su. County Chief Su must have the final say in Jiading County. Su Cheng is familiar with Zhou Wanhao. His identity is somewhat similar to that of Huang Xilang in Let the Bullets Fly. He is a tyrant in Jiading County, who made a fortune by selling tobacco. He sits in the entire community of watchtowers and engages in all kinds of deceitful activities, giving orders and making the people of Jiading County dare not speak up. The same goes for the Tianding gang under the leadership of Zhou Wanhao. He committed all kinds of crimes, including selling opium and forcing good people into prostitution. Zhou Wanhao is the local snake in his opinion. Whoever becomes the county magistrate of Jiading County should be given some recognition as a local tyrant. The mighty dragon is no match for the native serpent. Su Cheng nodded slightly, looked at Zhou Wanhao and said, well. Since I am the final say, then I hope Mr. Zhou can relieve Tianding gang. Without even thinking about it, Zhou Wanhao immediately declined and said, it's impossible. County Mayor Su, if you're here to find fault, then Zhou Wanhao is willing to accompany you to the end. Su Cheng also spoke firmly, the Tianding gang must be disbanded. Jiading County must reply to Langlang Qinkuan. This is not discussing with you, but ordering you. Pop Zhou Wanhao stood up straight from the table and said, Su Cheng. Give you face and call you Mr. Su. If you don't give you face, you're nothing. Do you really think you're the county magistrate of Jiading County? You're a newly appointed county magistrate. When will it be your turn to guide Jiading County? Obviously, Zhou Wanhao did not even consider Su Cheng as the county magistrate. Su Cheng quickly picked up the wine bottle from the table and slammed it on Zhou Wanhao's head. Bang dang pap! Zhou Wanhao's head was immediately smashed into a blood pit, with blood streaming down his face. Next second, Su Cheng suddenly pressed Zhou Wanhao's head onto the table and pointed an extra gun at his head, saying, Zhou Wanhao, I'll give you face. Let you disband the Tianding gang yourself. You're not doing it, are you? Then let me help you solve it. Faced with thugs like Zhou Wanhao, we must use violence to control violence. Zhou Wanhao wanted to struggle, but couldn't move at all. He kept shouting, Su Cheng, I advise you to release me immediately. Otherwise, one day you'll be lying dead on the street is an unknown number. Why are you such a damn county chief being arrogant? If something happens to me, none of you can leave here. Upon seeing this, Master Lu Fengming quickly walked out of the Tianming restaurant and carefully looked outside. Suddenly, he saw many members of the Tianding gang standing outside. Upon seeing such a scene, Lu Fengming quickly returned to the side of Su City and said to Su City, County Magistrate, everyone outside is from the Tianding gang. Zhou Wanhao became even more arrogant and said, Su Cheng, it's best for you to let me go now. You can still be your county magistrate, and I'll live my life. Otherwise, I promise you can't do without this rundown restaurant. Su Cheng pointed his gun at Zhou Wanhao's head and said, Zhou Wanhao, you commit all sorts of crimes such as burning, killing, and looting, selling opium to force good people into prostitution, ignoring the law and good customs. It's not too much to shoot you 10 times. Now, as the county magistrate, I will sentence you to death and execute you by firing squad on the spot. Zhou Wanhao. How dare you? Before he could finish speaking, Su Qing simply pulled the trigger. He shot off Zhou Wanhao with a single blow. Bang, gunshots rang out and blood splattered. The bullet penetrated into Zhou Wanhao's head, making him dead and unable to die again. Zhou Wanhao's eyes widened as he died without closing his eyes. How could I never have imagined that Su Qing, the county magistrate who was neglected, would really dare to kill himself? Lu Fengming beside him was also startled, and his tone stuttered as he looked at Su Qing and said, "County magistrate, you. Did you really kill Zhou Wanhao? P.S. The new book of Old War has set sail. If you have read the books of Old War and think they are good, please support the new book. The new book will definitely not disappoint you. It will have a fast-paced, Republic of China themed, and dominate the chaotic times. Kneeling down for a flower, a review ticket, a monthly pass, and a 100 VIP reward, sometimes even more explosive than 10. You can't do upside-down hair washing. The new book data is very important, and the upcoming plot will definitely not disappoint you." Chapter 6 begins to rectify the officialdom, 6th shift, seeking closure. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. Master Lu Fengming was a bit panicked and said, "Everyone outside is from the Tianding gang. Zhou Wanhao is a local snake now. He has died in the hands of Su Qing, which makes Lu Fengming somewhat incredulous. You know there are still many members of the Tianding gang outside. If they knew that Zhou Wanhao was dead, they would definitely rush in and kill all of Su Qing and others. For the members of the Tianding gang, they will not take Su Qing as the county magistrate seriously." Su Qing remained very calm and looked at Chen Feng, saying, "Chen Feng. Eliminate the Tianding gang." Chen Feng nodded and immediately took out the signal flare, facing towards the sky. Shoo, 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 puzzling, wow, a brilliant fireworks display. Subsequently, a fully armed security team emerged from the surrounding alleys and surrounded the members of the Tianding gang at the entrance of the restaurant. At this moment, Su Qing dragged Zhou Wanhao's body to the entrance of the restaurant and looked at the members of the Tianding gang, saying, "Listen to me, members of the Tianding gang. Zhou Wanhao has committed all kinds of crimes and is unforgivable. He has now been put to justice. Which of you is still stubborn? Arrest them all or execute them on the spot. Starting from today, the Tianding gang will no longer exist. Anyone who still organizes activities as a triad gang will be dealt with strictly and quickly." The members of the Tianding gang saw the body of Zhou Wanhao and saw that the surrounding security forces were all fully armed, and they all felt a bit panicked. However, there are also some who are not afraid of death, relying on having guns in their hands and clamoring to avenge Zhou Wanhao. The final result can be imagined. Some stubborn members of the Tianding gang were directly executed on the spot. At the same time, Su Qing also arrested key members of the Tianding gang, and the rebels were directly executed on the spot. Some members of the Tianding gang have scattered like birds and beasts. When the tree falls, the monkeys scatter. After Zhou Wanhao's death, the Tianding gang no longer exists. In this way, the Tianding gang, which was rampant in the fish and meat village of Jiading County, was defeated overnight by the iron and blood methods of Su Qing. This is just a case of corrupt officials in the county government's rectification in Sucheng. In the 16th year of the Republic of China, the county office was renamed the county government, and the county magistrate was renamed the county mayor. The county mayor shall appoint one secretary and set up the first, second, and third departments to manage civil affairs, finance, construction, education, litigation, and other aspects of government affairs. In the 19th year of the Republic of China, the county magistrate established a secret library in 4 bureaus, including the police, finance, construction, and education. Except for the police station, each department has personnel ranging from dozens to over 100. Sucheng is a county magistrate who has been seconded from outside, and can be considered as a shining commander. The real power of the Patrol Bureau, Finance Bureau, Construction Bureau, and Education Bureau is all controlled by several directors. Therefore, any policy reform that Sucheng wants to carry out must be approved by several directors. That's how I hold back. And the relationship between several directors and Zhou Wanhao is very shallow, and there are many cases of corruption and lawlessness. Now that Zhou Wanhao has died, several directors suddenly tremble, afraid that Sucheng will take action against them. After the downfall of Zhou Wanhao and the Tianding gang, Sucheng immediately summoned the directors of the 4 bureaus of patrol, finance, construction, and education to the county government for a meeting. The 4 major directors of patrol, finance, construction, and education are not afraid of Sucheng, because they feel that they have real power. The county mayor of Sucheng, who is a shining commander, cannot play a significant role. Especially the director of the police station, Qian Dehai, holds over 200 armed police forces in his hands, some of whom have guns. Zhou Wanhao was able to be so arrogant because he colluded with Qian Dehai. But they still underestimate Sucheng, the newly appointed county mayor. Sucheng aims to eliminate corrupt officials and corrupt officials in Jiading County. Except for Qian Dehai, the director of the Finance Bureau, Zhou Hui, the director of the Construction Bureau, Wang Mingzhong, the director of the Education Bureau, Chen Huachang, and others all arrived at the conference room of the county government. Sucheng looked at the time and then at Zhou Hui, Wang Mingzhong, and Chen Huachang in front of him, and said, "Where's Director Qian? Why hasn't Director Qian come? P.S. The new book of Old War has set sail. If you have read the books of Old War and think they are good, please support the new book. The new book will definitely not disappoint you. It will have a fast-paced, Republic of China themed, and dominate the chaotic times. Kneeling down for a flower, a review ticket, a monthly pass, and a 100 VIP reward, some even more explosive, thank you. The new book data is very important, and the upcoming plot will definitely not disappoint you." Chapter 7. Seize Power. 7th Update, Seeking Collection. You are listening at novelfull.audio. This meeting was initiated by the county mayor of Sucheng, but Qian Dehai doesn't give face to Sucheng at all. "I won't take the county mayor seriously anymore. It's too arrogant." Upon seeing the situation, Zhou Hui explained, "There have been many cases in the jurisdiction recently, and Director Qian may not be available to attend this meeting." Wang Mingzhong looked at Sucheng and said, "County Mayor Su, you just came to work in Jiading County. You may not be very familiar with the situation in Jiading County. The situation in Jiading County is very complicated now." Chen Huachang also repeatedly agreed, "Yes, the Shanghai Stock Exchange was originally a place where foreigners and Chinese people coexist. Although Jiading County is a niche county in the Shanghai Stock Exchange, at least it is also a part of the market, and the complexity of this cannot be clearly stated in a few words." Zhou Hui, Wang Mingzhong, and Chen Huachang came to see Sucheng. This is not a fear of the county magistrate's official position. But Sucheng killed Zhou Wanhao and destroyed the Tianding gang last night, which made the 3 directors feel that they still need to give face to Sucheng. Because he is tough enough. But they certainly wouldn't want to hand over their power. Sucheng looked at Zhou Hui, Wang Mingzhong, and Chen Huachang with a slight smile on his face and said, "Director Zhou, Director Wang, and Director Chen, I know you are all busy people, and I won't waste everyone's time. The purpose of my meeting with you today is also very simple, it is to make you hand over your power and step down from the position of director. You are all elders of Jiading County. I will give you face. As long as you step down, I will let bygones be bygones. If Su Cheng wants to carry out extensive reforms in Jiading County, it is certain that he will concentrate on controlling the power of the Jiading County government. These corrupt high-ranking officials who do not obey orders must first be eliminated. As soon as these words were spoken, Zhou Hui, Wang Ming, and Chen Huachang looked at each other in astonishment. I didn't expect Su Cheng to be so direct. Just come up and seize power. County Chief Su, why do you want us to step down? Said Zhou Hui, the director of the Finance Bureau, who was the first to refuse. The Finance Bureau is a fat job. How could Zhou Hui easily let go so easily? Wang Mingzhong also spoke up and said, County Chief Su, I hope you can understand. You are an outsourced county chief, and your work still requires our cooperation. Threat. This is clearly a threat. The subtext is: if you ask us to step down, I will make you, the county mayor, the shining commander. Chen Huachang. County Mayor Su, I know you executed Zhou Wanhao and the Tianding gang with great force last night. But the officialdom is not a gang, I hope you consider it. There is also a certain relationship behind these three directors. It can be considered a black and white all-in-one. People are known by the Shanghai municipal government. Su Qing gave a glance to his master Lu Fengming, who immediately placed a pile of documents on the table. These files are not ordinary files. But it is information on the illegal corruption and bribery committed by Zhou Hui, Wang Ming, and Chen Huachang. They have been doing all sorts of evil in Jiading County for so long, and it is very easy to collect their criminal information. They were fine before. Mainly, they covered the sky with only one hand in Jiading County. Su Cheng looked at the pile of documents in front of him and slowly spoke up, this is evidence of your violation of criminal corruption and bribery. Do you want to take a look? Any of these pieces of evidence can make you sit in jail. I'm giving you face now and asking you to automatically dismiss me, why not? Are you still unwilling? Seeing the pile of documents and evidence on the desktop, Zhou Hui, Wang Ming, and Chen Huachang were immediately speechless. Feeling guilty. They all know what illegal and criminal activities they have done. Su Cheng scanned the three people present one by one, then slammed a pistol from his waist onto the table and said, how do you choose? You can decide for yourself. This is clearly a threat to Zhou Hui, Wang Ming, and Chen Huachang. P.S. The new book of Old War has set sail. If you have read the books of Old War and think they are good, please support the new book. The new book will definitely not disappoint you. It will have a fast-paced, Republic of China themed, and dominate the chaotic times. Kneeling down for a flower, a review ticket, a monthly pass, and a 100 VIP reward, some even more explosive, thank you. The new book data is very important, and the upcoming plot will definitely not disappoint you. Chapter 8. Dealing with three directors, first change, seeking collection. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. Do you want to die or live? It depends on the choices of Zhou Hui, Wang Ming, and Chen Huachang. Su Cheng has already killed Zhou Wanhao. This is already a lesson from the past. Zhou Hui, Wang Ming, and Chen Huachang trembled as they looked at Su City. Life and death are in an instant. Now that you step back, you can still save your life. If you don't step back, Su Cheng might really shoot at them. Chen Huachang took the lead in expressing his opinion and looked at Su Cheng, saying, County Mayor Su, I feel like I'm getting older. It's time for me to bravely retreat from the current. I have decided to resign from the position of Director of the Education Bureau now. Su Cheng nodded with great satisfaction and said, Okay, Director Chen, what you have made is a wise decision. Write your resignation letter. I'll approve it. Chen Huachang couldn't hold on anymore, and then Wang Mingzhong, the Director of the Construction Bureau, stopped playing and looked at Su Cheng, saying, County Mayor Su, I've been serving as the Director of the Construction Bureau for a long time. I think it's time to give way to young people. Su Cheng said, Okay, Director Wang. You don't need to worry about the construction of Jiading County in the future. Now only Zhou Hui is left. Zhou Hui is the director of the Finance Bureau, and this is a fat job. He doesn't want to just teach the position like this. Besides, Zhou Hui is someone with a background. His network is not weak. Otherwise, I wouldn't have sat in the position of director of the Finance Bureau. Zhou Hui looked at Su Cheng with a fearless expression and said, Su Cheng, I don't believe you dare to kill me. I'm also the director of the Finance Bureau, and there's someone up there. If you kill me, I guarantee you won't survive either. Is there another hard stubble? Su Cheng smiled faintly and picked up the pistol on the table, shooting it at Zhou Hui. Bang! A crisp gunshot rang out. The scorching bullet flew past Zhou Hui's ear. Puzzling, the bullet hit the wall behind it, leaving a bullet hole. It has to be said that Su Cheng's marksmanship is really amazing. This shot was obviously intentionally missed by Su Cheng. Zhou Hui was instantly scared to pee and touched his own head. Still there. I breathed a sigh of relief. After firing a shot, Su Cheng looked at Zhou Hui with a smile and said, Director Zhou, do you think I dare to shoot? I killed you. As soon as these illegal activities are announced, I see who dares to stand up for you. Besides, when the tree falls and the monkeys scatter, you are dead. Do you really think that the so-called networks and relationships you have accumulated will stand out for you as a dead person? Are you too naive? Zhou Hui swallowed his saliva and forgot Su Cheng's glance. He gritted his teeth and said, Okay, Su Cheng, you're tough. These three directors never expected that Su Cheng, a young county magistrate who had been seconded, would be so ruthless in his tactics. Finally, the director of the Finance Bureau, Zhou Hui, also surrendered to Su Cheng. There's no way, Su Cheng is too ruthless. The swift and decisive methods cannot withstand it. Su Cheng waved his hand and said, All right. You all go down and write your resignation letter. Zhou Hui, Wang Mingzhong, and Chen Huachang all retreated. Master Lu Fengming approached Su Cheng and said, County Magistrate, are these three corrupt officials letting them go like this? A smile appeared on Su Cheng's face and he said, Don't worry. The road needs to be taken step by step, you can't walk too quickly. Lu Fengming nodded and said, I understand. Su Cheng. By the way, what about Qian Dehai? Lu Fengming said, he is already at the county patrol station. Qian Dehai obviously didn't give face to Su Cheng, and he didn't know that Zhou Hui, Wang Ming, and Chen Huachang had already surrendered their power. Su Cheng nodded slightly and said, Okay, Chen Feng, take the security team with me to the patrol station. Chen Hui. Yes, County Mayor. Subsequently, Su Cheng led a heavily armed security team to the patrol station in a grand manner. P.S. The first update is that old battles and new books have set sail. This book will have a fast-paced, Republic of China themed, dominating the chaotic times, and the plot is absolutely exciting. Kneeling down for a flower, a review ticket, a monthly pass, and a 100 VIP reward, some even more explosive, thank you. Chapter 9. Dismissal of the Director of the County Patrol Bureau, Second Change. You are listening at Novel Full. Audio. County Patrol Bureau. Qian Dehai controls the only armed force in Jiading County, which is over 200 patrol officers and hundreds of guns. Zhou Wanhao's Tianding gang dared to be so arrogant, thanks to the strong support of Qian Dehai behind them. The two of them are in the same league, controlling the black and white lanes in Jiading County. Now that Zhou Wanhao is dead, the Tianding gang has dispersed. Qian Dehai's financial path was also cut off, and he naturally harbored a strong hatred towards the new county magistrate, Su Cheng. Su Cheng called him to a meeting. Qian Dehai just won't go. The purpose is to give Su Cheng, the new county mayor, a boost. But he didn't know that Su Cheng, the new county mayor, was different. I have a security team that can only fight. If anyone doesn't obey, then let the security team sweep directly. At this point, there are two armed patrol officers standing at the entrance of the county police station. Not for a while. A truck drove directly to the entrance of the police station. Silly clattering a member of the fully armed security team who got off the truck. The two small patrolmen at the door were slightly stunned when they saw such a scene. After a moment, they realized that they were being controlled by two well-trained security team members when they were about to notify the police station. Let go of me. Who are you? How dare you attack the police station? Don't want to live anymore. This is the first time the security team has appeared at the patrol station, so these small patrolmen naturally don't know each other. As for Su Cheng, the newly appointed county magistrate, the little patrol officer is even less familiar. Su Cheng didn't even glance at the two small patrol officers, and entered the patrol station directly surrounded by the security team. The patrol officers in the police station were stunned and dared not act rashly upon seeing such a scene. They may not necessarily know Su Cheng, but they know the gun in the hands of the security team members. Not easy to provoke. Seeing such a scene, the patrol officers in the police station were somewhat confused. Is this someone trying to attack the police station? Su Cheng ignored the gaze of these patrol officers and went straight to the director of the patrol station. At this moment, Qian Dehai was holding a girl and smoking a cigar in the office. This is what is called busyness. Su Cheng kicked open the office door and quickly walked into it. The sudden kick on the door startled Qian Dehai. Who's so inconspicuous? When Qian Dehai saw that the person walking in was Su Cheng, he smiled and said, "So it's Su County Magistrate. Today, County Magistrate Su visited our county police station with such a grand presence. I wonder if there's anything I can do for you." Su Cheng sat in front of Qian Dehai on his own and said with a faint smile, "Director Qian. Is this what you call busyness? The county government has a meeting today. Why don't you go?" Qian Dehai smoked a cigar and spoke calmly, "Because I'm busy. County Mayor Su, you just arrived in Jiading County. Don't you know that there are still many unresolved cases in Jiading County? I'm busy solving cases now and don't have time to attend a meeting." Su Cheng was too lazy to talk to Qian Dehai anymore and looked at him, saying, "Qian Dehai, I came to see you today to inform you. From now on, you are fired. From this moment on, you are no longer the director of the Jiading County Patrol Bureau. And you will be held accountable and interrogated in accordance with the law." Fired. Qian Dehai chuckled and said, "Ha ha ha, County Magistrate Su, are you not joking? Why do you dismiss me as the chief of the Patrol Bureau? Just because you are the county magistrate? County Magistrate Su, to put it bluntly. Do you really think you're the top county magistrate of Jiading County? You fired me as the director. Do you think how many patrol officers in Jiading County will listen to you? Indeed, the backbone patrol officers in the entire Jiading County are all from Qian Dehai. This is also the capital of Qian Dehai's arrogance." Su Cheng. Qian Dehai. Not only did I dismiss your position as the director of the County Patrol Bureau today, but I also want to arrest you. I now have the relevant evidence of your collusion with Zhou Wanhao and the Tianding gang. You commit all kinds of crimes, and I will arrest you now. If you dare to resist, you will be executed on the spot." Pop Qian Dehai suddenly patted the table and stood up, saying, "I see who dares to catch me." Su Cheng also spoke loudly, "Someone, arrest Qian Dehai. Those who disobey will be executed on the spot." Order issued. Two fully armed security team members walked into the doorway. PS. In the second update, the old war and new book have set sail. This book will have a fast-paced, Republic of China themed, dominating the chaotic times, and the plot is absolutely exciting. Is there anyone else watching? Kneeling down for a flower, a review ticket, a monthly pass, and a 100 VIP reward for a broken egg, some even more explosive, thank you. Chapter 10. Riots, Third Watch, for Collection. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. Looking at the patrol officers in the entire Jiading County, no one dares to arrest the director of the patrol bureau, Tianding. But since Su Cheng wants to arrest Tianding, naturally he will not use patrols, but instead use security team members. Seeing two security team members walking in, Tianding was momentarily confused. He hurriedly wanted to pull out his gun, but was pointed at by Su Cheng with his gun and said, "See if it's your gun or mine." Seeing Su Cheng pulling out his gun, Tianding was stunned in place. In a moment of confusion, two security team members immediately rushed forward and firmly controlled Tianding. Tianding struggled continuously and said, "Let go of me. You guys let go of me. Believe it or not, I'll kill your whole family." Arrogant. It's really too arrogant. The fact that a police chief spoke so loudly shows how arrogant he is. Extremely arrogant. Su Cheng smiled faintly and said, "Tianding. Don't worry, you will fall into the trap." Tianding. Su Cheng. You're such a turtle bastard. The first thing I do when I come out is kill you. Su Cheng. Are you a police chief or a gang leader? Are you going to kill a whole family? With this one thing, I can make you wear it in prison. Take it away. Two security team members came out of the office with money in hand. This requires passing through the patrol area of the police station. At this point, many patrol officers from the entire police station gathered together, while the security team was responsible for maintaining order. These patrolmen were all stunned and they saw that Tianding had been arrested. Looking at each other, Tianding kept struggling and shouting, "Are you all eating dry food? I usually raise you just to watch me get arrested, right? Go ahead. What are you doing staring at? This is stirring up the surrounding patrols to grab people." Most of the patrol officers around are Tianding's hawk and dog claws, all of whom are dog legs trained by Tianding. Now that Tianding has been arrested, he feels it's time to show his loyalty, so he looks at each other in confusion then restless to rescue Tianding. "Brothers, Director Chien has treated us well. Now these people are arresting people indiscriminately and not taking our patrol officers seriously. We need to rescue Director Chien. Too arrogant, come to our police station to arrest our director. We need to save Director Chien. Release people. Release people immediately." Many henchmen of Tianding surrounded them one after another, seemingly not intending to let Su Cheng and others leave the police station. Seeing such a scene, Tianding became even more proud and looked at Su Cheng with a smile, saying, "Su Cheng, see if you can leave the police station." Su Cheng looked at the surrounding patrol officers and spoke loudly, "I am Su Cheng, the county magistrate of Jiading County. Tianding has committed heinous crimes, and I will arrest him on behalf of the county government. If you still gather in a crowd to cause trouble, arrest them all, and in severe cases, execute them on the spot." County Magistrate. Is the young man in front of me actually the county magistrate? The title of county magistrate still has some deterrent power. But unfortunately, this is the police station. Su Cheng is another newly appointed county magistrate who lacks credibility and authority. These patrolmen looked at each other, not afraid of Su Cheng, the county magistrate, but waiting for someone to take the lead. Tianding saw these patrol officers being intimidated by Su Cheng and immediately shouted, "Brothers, don't be afraid of him. He's just a county magistrate with no real power. I usually raise you guys to eat dry food, right? I was scared by a county magistrate in Guangdong County. Go ahead. Go ahead." Tianding's few words are very inspiring. As the sound fell, several patrol officers took the lead in launching an attack and riot against the security team members who were maintaining order around them, seemingly trying to save Tianding. The security team members are working hard to maintain order, but these patrols have a relatively large number of people. The scene was once very chaotic. The police station is in a riot. Seeing such a scene, Tianding seemed to have gone crazy and burst out laughing, ha ha ha. P.S. The third watch, old battles and new books set sail. This book will have a fast-paced, Republic of China themed, dominating the chaotic times, and the plot is absolutely exciting and exciting. Is there anyone else watching? Kneeling down for a flower, a review ticket, a monthly pass, and a 100 VIP reward for a broken egg, some even more explosive, thank you.